Hey good people, welcome to Dear Nick presented by Love Now Media. I'm your host, Nicole Blackson. Today we are meeting with Jakia Sanders. She is vocalist, vocal coach, artist, love advocate. Welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me.
No problem, it's a pleasure. Today we are going to be talking about body image and weight. So I'll jump right into the letter that we received from the website, and it reads as such. Dear Nick, over the past year I've gained like 40 pounds. I was really depressed after losing my job, and I stopped working out and stopped caring about what I ate. Now, when I look in the mirror, I feel ugly. It's like I can't even look at myself. I've been going to the gym, but I'm not losing weight. I eat salad all the time, and that makes me more depressed. I just feel really unattractive, and it's affecting my friendships and relationships. What should I do? So, Jakia, I'm gonna come to you first. What's your advice?
Stop just eating salads.
Live a little, right?
The thing is, our society is so based, it's so driven about image. It's like, especially when you're an artist, you're in the industry, in the art world, you have to look a certain way. You gotta match the women that you see on TV. Oh, if you're a size 10, it's plus size now.
Right.
Growing up, to me, a size 10 was it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
My family, we are colorful, we're vibrant, we're curvy women, you know? And I feel as though when you have that pressure to be this image, you limit who you are. Like, it's like, everybody's not supposed to be a size 8. Everybody's not supposed to be a size 6 or a 0. And I actually went through some things as far as, dealing with certain men in the industry because I'm an artist and I sing, you know, if you get in the gym, you'll look better. You'll get this gig.
Right.
But why does my image have to do with who I am as an artist? My voice, my delivery.
Yeah.
That is separate.
Yeah.
I would say to her, really, really embrace who you are. You have to think about all of the awesome qualities that you bring, all of the awesome attributes that you have to offer to the world. And it's not based on your image. Eating salads, I know people now that are losing weight, eat salads, they don't lose a pound.
Right.
You have to do it in moderation. You have to have healthy balance of sugars and fats and healthy sugars, healthy fats that will get you like nuts or beets or blueberries, things that will cleanse you, that are healthy, whole foods, not the fast foods. But you also want to have it mentally clean where you're losing weight because you want to and not to impress somebody else. I actually lost weight being depressed because of a relationship. Laid on a couch for 4 months and lost 70 pounds. Oh, everybody was like, you look good, you look fabulous, but I was horrible inside.
Yeah.
And every picture that I took when I smiled, you saw in my eyes darkness. I look good, but did I feel well?
Right.
So if it comes to you losing weight to impress, you'll never feel whole if it's not for you. Everything you do should be for your self-empowerment. Now, if it's health reasons, get on that.
For sure.
Make sure you take consideration of your diet and make sure you exercise and do things to make sure you live a longer life. But when it comes to losing weight to impress, that should never be the issue. You have to embrace yourself. I literally did a strip naked exercise and I took all my clothes off and I lifted my gut. I looked around, I looked right in my eyes, no makeup on, I wasn't even washed, and I just was like, I am powerful. I am beautiful because of who I am.
Yeah, so to piggyback off of that, I just noticed how when you shared, you talked about the loss of relationship, how that's when you lost weight, right? And then we have a person that shared with us about how when they lost their job, that's when they gained the weight. So for me, we have to know our triggers.
Yeah.
We have to know mentally, what are we thinking about our circumstances?
Exactly.
Because obviously for that person, that job has something to say about their worth, right? Their image. So either we gain more to cover it up or we lose, right? Because we feel like we're losing something. So for me, I would definitely piggyback off of what you said, do it for yourself. But obviously the real issue is not that about losing weight, but more so about your thoughts about worthiness, your thoughts about what equates to your worthiness. Is it a job? Is it anything outside of you, right? Like Jakia said, mentally are you cleansed? So internally, who you are, your true presence, your true essence is internal. So everything outside of you, that's temporary. So whether you lose the partner, the job, the car, the house, those things come and go. They're supposed to be temporary, right? So anytime you're just valuing yourself, determining your worth based off that, it'll be up and down. So what's your advice about loving yourself, Jakia, just as you are?
My advice would be not giving a damn about what anybody says.
Say that.
You cannot hold weight to people's opinions, their expectations of how you're supposed to look, think, act, talk, breathe, smell. I mean, people really will ostracize and dictate to a T what you're supposed to be and look like. And for me, being the person knocking down doors in the music industry to go against that whole idea of how I'm supposed to look, I really take all of me and not focus on what we identify as flaws,
Right.
but actually make them things of editing me to be perfect. Like when you're perfect,
What's your wow factors?
my wow factors.
Yeah.
I make people laugh. I
Yeah.
like to smile.
Yeah.
I like cracking jokes. I like cooking food.
Yeah.
Just not singing, but like motivating everybody else to know that
Right.
they're decent. They're dope.
Right,
You know,
right.
you are the possibility of change. So I really, and it took a while. I will say it took a while to really embrace all of me, but it wasn't until I was rejected that got me to really embrace me. And some people take rejection and they allow it to gain power over them. But
Right.
I gained power over it. And that's when love came into it.
Yeah.
So when everybody else would say things that went against what I know I am, I ignored it or I just rejected it. And I said, no, this is me. So that's what
Yeah.
made me, you just have to embrace all of you and know that it's beautiful.
So what Jakia said, people will reject you, right? And those are real feelings. They happen. We will even reject ourselves sometimes. So it's a great thing to acknowledge the presence, that it exists. However, you'll be going against yourself if you give it power, right? So acknowledge the presence, own it, but don't give it power. Don't give it power. The only power that you should really be living in is love, because that's the truest thing that exists. Thank you so much, Jakia, for joining us. It was
for
a
having me.
pleasure.
This is
Well, you know,
awesome.
you can give me a little love.
I love
Right.
you.
So I just want to offer you guys this to acknowledge the presence of all that exists within you, because there's no emotion that you can escape from. They'll all come. However, we don't have to give it the power. Just to give you a book, right? Gary Zukav, The Heart of the Soul, talks about emotional awareness and just talks about love and the opposite of that, right? And anytime you make a decision, make sure that it's from love. Anytime it's from love, it's going to support you, it's going to honor you, and it's going to provide the best for you. Guarantee. Thank you for joining us on this episode. Our next one will be I Cheated.